First and foremost, I like to give all honors, praises, and glories to the Most High Lord God Yahweh, and to His only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, and through the Holy Spirit, Rakal Ruach HaKodesh, all in the Paleo Hebrew call Halalata, Barakata, Salalata, Kabawarta, Tawara Ata, La Ilaya Wan Yahweh, Bahasham, Adonai Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakal Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors, peace, salutations to the Zaquanium, elders, prophets, teachers, forefathers, preachers of old coming back in a reincarnated state to help solidify the hopefully elect, the Zaquanium elders of GMS Great Millstone, based in New York, from an offshoot of One West, but the true pupils of the true masters, of the true leaders of Yasher Allah and themselves, Elder Tahar on down, who were the pupils underneath Arya, King Masha, Abba Bivens, are now the head leaders and masters of all Yasher Allah, of all camps, and of all tribes. The top four of GMS are your rulers and control you other people in other camps, regardless of your fucked up false prophets who are ahead of you, IUSUPK, GOCC, Zakari, Sons of Thunder, Wambani Yahushai, so on and so forth. All of y'all's leaders are fucking shit, and your true leaders are Elder Tahar, Elder Gabar, Elder Rakal, and Elder Irayam Lab. Those are your two leaders, Shalawam Zaquanyam, and Tawara for the great rulership, truth, in fear, in sincerity, studying to show yourself approved in the Paleo Hebrew first and foremost, in the Koine Greek, and in the English, and in supplemental languages. You, Zaquanium of GMS, teach the truth and rule well with sincere doctrine, the true milk, meat, waters, living bread, and wine for the soul spirit of the true sons of Yasher Allah. Shalom, and also shalom to the Achim out on the highways and byways who follow in sincerity the true, sincere, righteous doctrine of GMS Great Millstone Camp, which breaks down all the breakdowns that are allowed for us to break down through the Ruach HaKodesh in truth and sincerity. Shalom Akim out on the highways and byways and internet information superhighway, the interweb, through the horn of the unicorn on the radio waves, airwaves, pushing this truth so that we can solidify the 144,000 men, 12,000 from each tribe of a 12-tribe chart, brought to you by Elijah, John the Baptist, Abba Bivens, the reincarnated. Shalom, this is Brother Sharath coming at you with the quick video, and this is going to be pretty much us, the true Hebrew Israelites, the house of David, the true followers of Yahweh, Yahushai, the 144 lambs, the elect only, versus the rest of the house of fucking Saul, the rest of you two-third niggers. Most of the two-third niggers, that's what they are. They're fucking gang members, they're fucking basketball players, they're fucking rappers, they're fucking junkies, they're fucking lazy-ass pieces of shit, they're fucking wastes of space and taking my breath. Two-thirds have got to get destroyed and eat a missile along with the white folk, along with the heathen Esau, Edom, and the rest of the world. You're no better, you're no good than Esau, Edom, you two-third Negroes. The House of Saul needs to be destroyed, as well as the House of Esau, Edom. So this video is us, the hopefully elect 144,000 who follow sincere doctrine of the great leaders of GMS Great Millstone, Zaquanium, versus every other camp / any piece of shit Hebrew Israelite who doesn't know they're Hebrew Israelite, who is still in the world, who will never ever even come close to Torah or any religion because they're 100% worldly. All you pieces of shit, like I said, gangsters, you want to be football players, you want to be fucking whatever, actors, rappers, whatever. You're probably never going to hear this because you're out doing your bullshit in the world, so fuck you in general. But you, small people, Hebrew Israelites that are in the truth but that follow other wayward doctrine, other camps besides GMS, you also might as well be a gang member or a basketball player or fucking out in the world, a Buddhist or an atheist, because you're still going to eat a missile, because, and even worse so than the two-thirds that are in the world, because you know the truth, yet you're still perverting the word of the Lord, perverting doctrine, not trying to follow sincere doctrine, mixing secular worldliness into the truth, and that's all fucked up. That's why you other camps, besides GMS, all you other camps can eat a fucking missile. Let the Psalms 149:6, let the praises of Allah, Elohim, Yahweh, Yahushai be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. Setting this one up first to let you know that I'm not carnal, and we cannot be carnal in the army of Yahweh, Yahushai. We have to be like the Lamb himself, Yahushai, faithful unto death, that Yahweh is going to send Yahushai to save us. So you cannot raise up physically an arm, you cannot strike anyone, you cannot go on the offensive or be an assaulter. You have to just stand on the highways and byways, say your piece, or on the internet, say your piece, and then if someone comes and attacks you, then you can defend yourself. But other than that, you cannot go on the offensive. You cannot carry around guns, and you cannot fight with anything but the words of your mouth, which is the word of the Lord, which are the law, statutes, and commandments. Tell them that they're going off, i.e. condemn them while you're telling them, so that they can eat a missile, but do not go on the offensive. Let the high praises of Allah, Allahayim, Yahweh, Yahushai be in their mouth, and the two-edged sword in their hand. So our power, our sword, our guns, quote unquote, our rockets, our lasers, are all the word of the Lord, the law, statute, commandments, following to the best of their ability. And before even that, the words, the names, Yahweh, why Yahushai, He exists, Yahweh, He saves, Yahushai. Those are our main weapons. So we just pray to Yahweh in the name of Yahushai to destroy our enemies. And I'm telling you, this video, our enemies are the 2/3 niggas and any of those Hebrew Israelite other camps that might as well be 2/3 niggas in the world, because you're still perverting the word of the Lord. You ain't doing yourself a favor. Get out of those camps and join GMS, or get out of those camps and do your own thing, but follow GMS and sincere doctrine. So, again, this video is us 144 elect who follow the Lamb wherever he goes, i.e. GMS doctrine, and versus the rest of you Hebrew Israelites and the other camps, plus you other secular worldly niggers that are out in the world and have no like or love for religion or philosophy or anything. Just want to be a nigger, gangster, basketball player, rapper. Exodus 15:3, Yahweh is a man of war, Yahweh is his name, and he is a man of war within his own country. That's why we're out, that's why we're scattered away from Israel, and that's why, in general, the so-called black-brown man is under the foot of the so-called white man and the rest of the heathens. We don't own anything, and we're shitted on because Yahweh is letting that happen, making that happen, because we negated the law, statutes, and commandments, and negated Yahweh, and then negated, which is to not pay attention to or to do away with Yahushai. So through all that, he's destroying Israel first and foremost. In the end, it will be Esau, Edom, and the heathen, and he will bring us all back. All of Israel will be saved, but for now, only the elect are going to be saved, and the rest of you 2/3 niggas can eat a fucking missile, which Yahweh Yahushai is sending himself, because Exodus 15:3, Yahweh is a man of war, Yahweh is his name. 2 Samuel 3:1, now there is a long war between the House of Saul, you 2/3 niggas, whether you're Hebrew Israelites but in a different camp other than GMS, or whether you're secular niggers and you're so-called rappers, rock stars, drug dealers, lazy as fuck, always bumming off the white man in his EBT, in his WIC, in his fucking welfare system. And the House of David, the ones who follow the Lamb, King Mashah, Ariyah, Ya'aikwab, on down to Tahar, Tahar, and on down. But David waxed stronger and stronger, which we're getting the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, and Yahweh Yahushua through the Ruach HaKodesh is giving us more breakdowns, more than ever, because the end is nigh, and we are digging into this Bible, the Torah, more and more hopeful followers and studiers of the Word to show ourselves approved. More and more doctrine is coming out, clean, sincere. Doctrine is coming out more and more since the end is nigh. And the House of Saul waxed weaker and weaker. So once again, we know that it's the end, because you 2/3 niggas who are in the truth, Hebrew Israelites, quote unquote, but are in other camps perverting the doctrine and following dumbass GED holding pieces of crap niggas, false prophets. We know we're in the end, because you guys are the House of Saul, and you're waxing weaker and weaker through your dumbass, stupid breakdowns and doctrines, and we're waxing stronger and stronger because we're reinforcing our true doctrines that have always been true. Time will tell who is fucking the Lord, the men of the Lord. 1 Kings 15:6, and there was war between Rehoboam, which is the king of Solomon, Judah, south kingdom, which is likened unto the house of David, and Jeroboam, northern kingdom, first king of the northern kingdom, Israel, who went off, and they all stayed going off. Every king of the northern Israel stayed going off. 2 or 3 kings of Judah were righteous, but most of them also went off. But yet all of northern kings of Israel, starting with Jeroboam, went off. So, and there was war between Rehoboam, the house of David, and Jeroboam, the house of Saul, 2/3 niggas, all the days of his life. So this, like I said, this video is us 144 versus you 2/3 niggas. I ain't talking about Esau, and I ain't talking about Edom or the heathen. My beef is with you niggas in the truth and out the truth. Let the Lord destroy all you niggas. 1 King 15:16, and there was war between Asa, once again, the king of Judah, and Baasha, the second, or I forget what king, number of king he was, but he's a northern kingdom as well, king of Israel all their days. Once again, the king, house of David, and the House of Saul are always going to be at war with each other, and that's what's happening between GMS, Great Millstone, Zakari, the Sons of Thunder, JOCC, ICUPK, so on and so forth. There's only one true camp, that's GMS, and all the rest of you are gonna eat a fucking missile. Give a damn if you have the words Yahweh Yahushai in your mouth. Some of you don't even acknowledge Yahweh Yahushai, but even if you do, you're still gonna eat a fucking missile. Joshua 10:7. So Joshua ascended from Gilgal, he and all the people of war with him, and all the mighty men of valor. Once again, the house of David, those who truly follow the Son of the Most High Yahushai, will always follow true, sincere doctrine and the right way to go about doing everything via Torah, the law, studying, showing yourself approved, and understanding what Yahushai through the Ruach HaKodesh is trying to tell you via the book and the letters written in the book. The rest of you niggas, you're either going to be secularly, like I said, gang members, rappers, basketball players, or if you do come into the truth and become a Hebrew Israelite, you're going to join a camp that's talking shit about the book, perverting doctrine, and just running amok. Like I said, you might as well be gangsters and drug users and drug dealers. All you other camps are going to eat a missile. Joshua 10:7. So Joshua ascended from Gilgal, he and all the people of war with him, and all the mighty men of valor. We 144 are men of war. Like I said, we're not going to attack you physically now, but when Yahushua breaks the clouds, we're going to kill all of you. Joshua 11:18. Joshua made war a long time with all those kings. Once again, the house of David will always make war with multiple kings, and there'll only be a few of us, 144,000, versus hundreds and thousands of millions and billions of all you other pieces of shit. And we're going to win. Judges 3:2, and only the generations of the children of Israel might know to teach them war, at least such as before knew nothing of. Once again, Yahweh is a man of war, and everyone who follows him is a man of war. Spiritually, not physically. But then later, physically. 1 Kings 9:22, but of the children of Israel did Solomon make no bondmen, but there were men of war, his servants, the servants of Solomon, who is Yahushua in the reincarnation, and his princes, and his captains, and rulers of his chariots and horsemen. 144,000 going to rule with Solomon, who is Yahushua, over you other 2/3 niggas, and over the Esau Edom heathen. Jeremiah 48:10, cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua deceitfully, and cursed be that keepeth back his sword from blood. I just said that the sword of the Lord is the word of Yahweh, so our word, our sword, Salakia, is the word, not an actual weapon gun. It is the word, law, statutes, and commandments, and doing the best thing, the best of them to the best of your ability. So it says right here, cursed be he that doeth the work of Yahweh Yahushua deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back the sword from blood. That's all you other camps, perverting doctrine, not talking about war and the prophecies, and just trying to prophesy smooth things and prosperity doctrines. Ezekiel 6:3, and ye say, and this is where Yahweh is going to destroy you 2/3. Ezekiel 6:3, and say, ye mountains of Israel, fake ass, phony governments, you false prophets and preachers of Israel, hear the word of Yahweh, of Lord Yahweh Yahushua. Thus saith Eliyahu and Yahweh Yahushua to the mountains, false prophets of Israel, and to the hills, and to the rivers, and to the valleys. Bunch of metaphors for just people. The hills are people, the rivers are people, the valleys are people. Behold, even I will bring a sword upon you, an actual sword, thermonuclear missiles, and I will destroy your high places, all your governments, you false teachers, and your godless congregation. Ezekiel 11:10, ye shall fall by the sword, I will judge you in the border of Israel, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. So you Israelites who know you're in the truth but pervert doctrine, you're going to eat a missile. And you other Israelites who don't know you're Israelites and are in the world, rappers, drug dealers, drug users, gangsters, you're going to eat a missile as well, dumb shits. Ezekiel 11:10, you shall find by the sword, thermonuclear power, and also the gun of the cops, white Esau Edom, and I will judge you in the border of Israel within your people, and you shall know that I am Yahweh. Yahweh don't give a shit about you 2/3 niggas. Last and but not least, once again, talking about you 2/3 niggas, even if you're in the truth, you're going to eat a missile. Zechariah 14:12, and this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem, because even if you're in the truth and you fight against GMS or sincere doctrine, you're fighting against Yahweh Yahushua and Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Thermonuclear meltdown. Alright? You 2/3 niggas are going to be like Chernobyl in fucking Ukraine. You're all going to melt to death. So, until next time, shalom to the hopefully elect only, GMS, elders of GMS, thought it out for the great rulership, and motherfuck all you other 2/3 niggers. Even if you're in the truth, if you're not in GMS or putting forth sincere, rightful doctrine, you're gonna eat a fucking missile. Shalom.